Hey guys. Okay, so I'm going to make this video really quick. I'm just going to tell you titles instead of showing you books. But yeah, these are my top 14 most anticipated books of 2014. And some of these I own and some of them I have yet to get, but most of them I own. But yeah, so let's get started. And these aren't in any particular order, by the way. First is Winter's Tale by Mark Halperin. And the reason why I'm excited to read this is because I'm so excited for the movie. I saw the trailer and it just looks brilliant, and if the movie looks that great, then I'm hoping / thinking that the book is going to be just as good. And the book's been out for something like 30 years and I never heard of it until I saw the trailer for this movie, but I mean, that's how some people find out about books. So 2 is War and Peace by Tolstoy, because I kept saying I was going to read it last year and didn't, and that really makes me upset with myself. So this time around I have a pacing thing where I'm going to get it done, and that I'm going to be really proud afterwards. And then 3 is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, which, same deal. I really wanted to read it last year, never got around to it, or started it and didn't finish it, but I really want to fix that. And then 4 is Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin, but really it's the whole Song of Ice and Fire series, because I'm so excited, and I got Game of Thrones season 1 for Christmas. So I'm going to read the first book, watch the first season, probably buy the second season and third season soon, and then do the same thing with Clash of Kings, watch the second, Storm of Swords, watch the third, all that jazz. And then the next 3 are actually ones that haven't come out yet, but they're all due out in the next, 4 months or so, and they are City of Heavenly Fire, which is the last book in the Mortal Instruments series, but I need to finish Infernal Devices and Mortal Instruments that I own so far before that comes out. And then Isla and the Happy Ever After, which is the 3rd and final companion novel in the Anna and the French Kiss. It has Anna and the French Kiss, Lowell and the Boy Next Door, and this last one is Isla and the Happy Ever After, by Stephanie Perkins. And as you guys saw before, Anna and Lola were in my top 13 of 2013, so I'm very excited for the last one. And then 7 is The Shadow Cabinet by Maureen Johnson. That is the 3rd in her Shades of London series, which Name of the Star, I was about to say Name of the Wind, Name of the Star was also in my top 13. And then, what else do we have here? 8 is the Flavia de Lys series by Alan Bradley. I'm only halfway through the first book, and I have been for a month, but I love it so much, and I'm just really excited to read the rest of them. And then 9 is the Passing Bells, and that whole trilogy, really, by, who's it by? I think Philip Rock. And the reason I'm excited for that is because that is the book version of Downton Abbey, even though that book series actually came first. It was written in the 80s. But yeah, it sounds really good, and I'm just in a huge Downton mood right now because season 4 is premiering tomorrow in the States. So yeah. And then 10 is Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister by Gregory Maguire, because I bought it last year, and I really loved Wicked, and with this one, with Confessions of an Ugly Stepsister, I saw the movie, and I saw the movie forever ago, but it's one of my favorite sort of made-for-TV films, so I really am looking forward to the book. Number 11 was going to be Lord of the Rings, but I have officially decided that I just can't read those this year, because since I'm also reading Game of Thrones and technically finishing The Hobbit this month, I just can't I can't have that much fantasy. I need to have a little more diversity. But I'm okay with that, because that way I save those for next year, and that'll be good. But instead of Lord of the Rings, it is North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell, because I love that miniseries so much. And this will be my first Elizabeth Gaskell book, and so many people on BookTube say that it's great, like people who are into classics, and I'm excited. 12 is Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens, because so far, what I've read of his, it hasn't been that much, but like I love Nicholas Nickleby. I really love A Christmas Carol. I started listening to Cricket on the Hearth before Christmas, and granted I didn't finish it, but I liked what I heard from that. And yeah, so that's the next one. And that just sounds like the one that I am gonna love the most, because like I completely fell in love with the little Wishbone episode that they did for it. I loved it, so I think I'm really gonna like it. And number 13 is Far from the Madding Crowd by Thomas Hardy. Just because it sounds great, and that was one of the books where like his main character is like one of the first she was a feminist like before her time, which is kind of huge, or like I don't know, before feminism was even a thing really, so that was cool. And also her name, Katniss Everdeen, is named for this main character. This main character is Bathsheba Everdeen, and Katniss is actually named after her. So that's pretty cool. And 14 is The Great Railway Bazaar by, what's his name? His last name is Thoreau. Paul Thoreau. That's it. Paul Thoreau. And this just sounds really cool. I saw it originally on Leslie from Words of Reader, her channel. And I'm pretty sure she really enjoyed it. And also, I just really want to get more into travel writing, because I love to travel, and I love literature, and usually when I read a memoir, I really enjoy it, so I feel like I would enjoy a travel memoir. And I want to start with this one, just because it sounded really cool. So, yes, those are the 14 books that I'm most excited about reading this coming year. There are some others that I'm also really excited about, but I didn't want to make this video incredibly long, and, you know, I figured 14 for 2014, it was a good way to do. So, tell me if you guys have read any of these, what you think of them, if any of you are also planning on reading any of these this year, because that would be cool, and just tell me in the comments what y'all are planning on reading this year, or, you know, tell me if you have a video up or something. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.